Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one that proves kindness can completely change how we see people, and how one unexpected moment can turn fear into hope. It was a rainy evening when she walked into the building, the kind of rain that soaks your clothes and your courage at the same time. People stared the moment she stepped through the glass doors. She was a big girl, tall, broad-shouldered, wearing a simple dress that looked a size too tight and shoes that had clearly seen better days. Her hands were shaking, not because of the cold, but because of what she was about to do. She paused for a second, wiped the rain from her face, and whispered to herself that she could do this. She had to. This wasn't about her pride. This was about her father. Her father had worked his entire life as a mechanic, honest, hardworking, and stubbornly proud. But one bad decision, one loan taken during a difficult time, had turned into a mountain of debt. Interest piled up, payments were missed, and before they knew it, the debt had been sold to a powerful company owned by one of the most feared CEOs in the city. When her father collapsed from stress and exhaustion, she knew she had to step in. She took extra shifts, sold her jewelry, even her old phone, and borrowed small amounts from friends who barely had enough themselves. But it still wasn't enough. So she did the one thing she never imagined she'd do. She came to face the CEO himself. The receptionist looked her up and down, clearly surprised. "Do you have an appointment?" she asked, her tone polite but distant. The girl swallowed hard. "No, but I'm here to see Mr. Harrison. It's about my father's debt." The receptionist hesitated, then made a call. After a long pause, she nodded. "You can go up floor 82. The elevator ride felt endless. With every floor, her heart beat faster. She kept replaying what she would say. She imagined the CEO shouting, laughing, humiliating her. She imagined security throwing her out. But she also imagined her father's tired smile, the way he always told her to be brave. When the doors opened, she stepped into a quiet, luxurious office. The city skyline stretched behind massive glass windows. And there, standing with his back turned, was the CEO. He turned slowly. Tall, sharply dressed, with eyes that looked like they had seen too much of the world. He didn't look angry. He looked curious. "So," he said calmly, "you're the one who asked to see me without an appointment." She nodded, her voice trembling. "Yes, sir. I'm here about my father's debt. I know he owes your company a lot of money." He gestured for her to sit, but she stayed standing. "I brought what I could," she said quickly, opening her worn bag and placing a small bundle of cash on his desk. It looked painfully small on the polished surface. "It's not enough. I know it's not enough, but I promise I'll work. I'll take any job. I'll clean. I'll cook. I'll do anything. Just please, don't take our house. Please don't hurt my father anymore." Her voice cracked at the last word, and she lowered her head, ashamed of the tears falling onto the floor. The CEO didn't say anything for a long moment. He picked up the bundle of cash, weighed it in his hand, then placed it back on the desk. "You know," he said quietly, "most people who come in here try to threaten me, or lie to me, or blame someone else." She looked up, confused. "But you," he continued, "you came here with honesty, and fear, and love." She waited, barely breathing. He walked to the window, staring out at the city. "Do you know why your father took that loan?" "Yes," she said softly. "My mother was sick." He didn't tell anyone. He just wanted to save her. The CEO closed his eyes for a second. When he opened them again, something had changed. "My wife," he said, almost to himself, "died because I couldn't get her treatment in time." The room fell silent. He turned back to her. "Your father reminds me of myself, and you remind me of someone I lost." Her heart raced. She didn't know what that meant, but she felt something shift in the air. He walked back to his desk and looked at her directly. "Your father's debt is cleared." She froze. "I'm sorry." "What?" "You owe me nothing," he said firmly. Then, after a pause, he added, "Nothing but dinner together." Her eyes widened. "Dinner?" He smiled slightly, the first real smile she'd seen.
Yes.
"I don't need your money. I don't need your labor, but I would like to sit down and have dinner with you and your father. No business, just a meal." She burst into tears, covering her face with her hands. "Thank you," she cried. "Thank you so much." He handed her a tissue. "Don't thank me yet. Promise me something instead." She nodded eagerly. "Take care of your father," he said, "and never think you're less than anyone else because of how you look or how much money you have." That night, they had dinner at a small, simple restaurant. Nothing fancy. The CEO arrived without his suit, dressed casually. Her father, still weak but smiling, couldn't stop thanking him. They laughed, shared stories, and for the first time in months, the girl felt light, seen, valued. As they were leaving, the CEO pulled her aside. "I have an opening in my company," he said. "Not because I pity you, Because I see strength in you. If you want it, it's yours. She nodded, overwhelmed. I'll work hard, she promised. I know, he replied. Sometimes, the world teaches us that courage doesn't always look perfect. Sometimes it walks in the rain, shaking with fear, carrying a small bundle of cash and a heart full of love. And sometimes, all it takes is one dinner to change everything. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.